Going with the awesome white backdrop again. um, I had some thoughts because have you ever have you ever felt in your life just exhausted and just tired of pushing onward? I don't know how best to describe it, but I'm sure you have, and I bring this up because I have experienced this. I think we all have, and I was experiencing it a little bit lately too, which is why it was on my mind. But just that feeling of you are putting in so much effort to keep going, to keep trying to be optimistic and positive and look for the good and to not give up and all those things, but it's just exhausting when day after day you keep doing that and you're not seeing any results, or all the results that you're seeing are just small, and you know that you've got to recognize and appreciate those small results, but gosh, you just love something a little bit bigger, something a little bit more encouraging to keep you going on whatever it is, whether that's, pushing onward and continuing on with your life after devastating loss, or trying to get over an addiction, or just have a healthier lifestyle, or whether it's in a relationship, whatever it may be, that what we struggle with, there are so many things that just take time, a lot of persistence, and it is hard and it is exhausting. And I know when I found myself in those moments, I I find myself thinking, well, yeah, what is it? Is continuing pushing on, like if all I'm getting is just like small little results, and I'm feeling so exhausted for just persisting, really worth it. But on the other hand, it's like, what are my options then? To just give in to, the give in to the trial, give in to the difficulty or depression or whatever, and that's not going to be successful. Because what I've learned is that we give up our control over the situation. When we decide that whatever we're going through or experiencing is because of someone else, or an event, or just a lack of something on our part that we'll never be able to achieve, then that's when true suffering is, because we don't have any control over the situation anymore, so it makes it impossible to overcome. And what I've realized too in this is that, the solutions to our problems really are simple. They're just little actions that we need to take on a consistent basis. So the solutions are always easy, but it's the persistence that is hard. Keeping at it, even when we're not seeing the results that we want. And that's and when I was having these thoughts and kind of going through spells, I realized that's why I have people around us that are encouraging, that are wanting to take their lives to the next level, that are people that always take responsibility and control for their actions, and that know that they can make changes in their life. Because if we have these people around us, then when we're starting to feel exhausted for all the effort that we've been doing and haven't seen results, they're going to encourage us to keep going, and help us to see the successes that we're having, and help us to be optimistic in our situation. And also, hopefully they've, maybe even been where we were and have gotten to the other side and know, okay, you just need to push a little further. versus if we're around people that don't believe that control, we won't get that same help or encouragement. They'll be more inclined to tell us, well, you tried long enough, just give in to it. It's fine. Like, you can't solve everything, and yeah, that may be comforting for a little bit. It takes the pressure off us, I guess. But it's not comforting in the long term. It doesn't solve anything when we give up that control. And so I hope that we can all surround ourselves with at least one person that provides that motivation and encouragement to us, that reminds us that we do have control and that we can make the changes that are required in our life, and that it is possible, and that persistence does pay off. And if you don't have someone like that in your life, then I hope that I can be that person for you, because I do believe in you. I believe that all of us can change our situations, however small or however big it may be. I do believe that the solutions are simple. The persistence is difficult, but that's where, having a solid support, having a coach to help you, that's where that comes in, to just help you with that persistence, because we all can achieve a life of abundance, and not just, more money or a bigger house, not that type of abundance, but abundance of joy, abundance of just the knowledge that we can be in control of our life, an abundance of peace, an abundance of happy relationships, an abundance of health. That's the abundance that I know I want, and I would imagine all of you probably would like as well, and I believe that that is attainable. But it does require a lot of persistence, and that's where we've got to keep each other going strong. And anyway, just had to share that, and I'd love to hear from you. If you guys have like a topic you want to hear more about, or a question, send me a message or leave a comment on a topic or a question you want to hear more about, hear my perspective on, or just hear some strategies or tools for that topic or question. So send me a message or leave a comment on something you'd love to hear, and we can carry on that conversation and hopefully be support and a motivator for you in your life as you pursue more abundance. But hope you have a great Tuesday. See ya.